What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise Live number 8. I'm John, and today I'm going to be doing this solo. Just thought it'd be a little simpler. This is my first time doing it solo, so for people who are coming in, thanks so much for coming. This is going to be fun. I just got back from vacation, and yes, thanks, Mr. OK. Thanks for showing up, man. It's great to be back, and hey, movie talk. What's up, Jake? What's going on? So yeah, something told me to return from my break and get back to doing YouTube, because of course we got this freaking Shang-Chi official trailer, guys. Obviously, I know the surprise reveal. It's obviously in the thumbnail, but I haven't seen the trailer yet. I just read the headline, and we're gonna talk about it for sure. Yes, I'm excited to watch this trailer. Any footage of Abomination is gonna make me lose my mind. So I guess let us get started with that teaser trailer, or not teaser trailer, official trailer. This is the first full official trailer. I guess before we watch the trailer, my thoughts on Shang-Chi in general. Before Abomination, I was already excited for this movie because I love martial arts. I love hand-to-hand combat. The MCU needs more of that. And Shang-Chi is Marvel's Bruce Lee. And, I've seen some of the footage, like the leaked footage that got on Twitter, that it's inspired by Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. And it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. And obviously with the surprise cameo, it just raises so many questions on what's going on. But I'm just excited to see this movie. And it's coming out in September. This I was already gonna see this movie day one because I just love martial arts. But now that we got freaking Abomination, bro, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing this immediately. There's another surprise cameo. Ooh, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm excited to see this. Definitely gonna talk about all of my thoughts. Seeing this for the first time, it's gonna be fun. I missed it the first time watching the trailer, though. Okay, so if I missed this surprise cameo, just let me know. Yeah, because I don't break down trailers and truly really go in depth with them. I just watch it for what it is. Grantimus, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. About to react to this Shang-Chi first official trailer. It's gonna be great. Tony Robinson, wow, everybody's showing up. Thanks for showing up, Tony. So yes, I'm gonna share my screen. Well, let me make sure I got the trailer ready. So while we wait for this trailer to load, if you guys in the live chat can tell me if my audio is good, if you can hear me over the trailer, or do I need to put the trailer louder? Just let me know. Okay, I think I got it up. All right, let's go ahead and do this, guys. First time watching the first official trailer for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm gonna play the first couple of seconds. Let me know if I need to tweak my audio. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Is it good? I just want to make sure it's good so you guys can hear me and you don't miss anything. Is that audio good? Do I need to put it louder or lower it? We can't hear the video audio. Interesting. I think I put it intentionally low. Okay, we can't hear the trailer. Let's see. Can you hear it now? Can you hear me? Can you hear the trailer? Can you hear me? Still can't hear the trailer. That is interesting. I gotta figure this out. Still can't hear the trailer, huh? Man, I can hear it on my end. I don't... Huh. When you shared your screen, did you share a different window or Chrome tab? I'm using Brave, and I just opened up another tab. For me, audio only works when sharing another tab. That's what I'm doing right now, sharing another tab. So I'm play. I mean, I might have to. Yeah, we can hear you fine. It's just that on our end, the trailer seems very quiet. Interesting, interesting. I might have to not play at all because I don't know how to fix this. Um, yeah, it's interesting. I thought you guys would be able to hear it. So I'm looking at the audio. I don't know then. Yeah, I guess I can just give commentary while while the trailer plays. Because I can hear it on my end. It's just I guess you guys are gonna not be hearing anything, which sucks because I need to get this fixed. I need to figure out how to work it. Um, so give me a second. Let me quickly figure this out. And it is what it is. If I can, but at the same time, I think you should maybe still go ahead and watch it because we've all seen it. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna figure out because I love doing live reactions to things. But the important thing is that you hear me. Um, hear my reaction. So, I'll get the trailer audio, fixed in the future, see what's going on with that. This is my first time doing like a live reaction with actual sound audio. Um, so, I'm going to try it one more time. And if it doesn't work, then, we'll just roll with the punches and just, do it. So final time, can you hear it? Or is it still a no? No worries. I want to hear your reaction. The trailer audio isn't as important. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I'm glad we can hear you. Yeah, that'd be a problem if you couldn't hear me. So yeah, I guess I'll fix this in the future. Sorry about that again, guys. But I mean, you guys have seen the trailer. I can hear the audio on my end, so when Abomination shows up, you're gonna hear me go, "Whoa, oh my God!" I'm sure. So. So I guess I'll fix it in the future, but right now let's just go ahead and let's just go ahead and watch this. All right, here we go. Okay, 10 rings, Mandarin. Man, the visuals are amazing. Like, the cinematography, it looks unique. I love the fighting choreography, man. It's great. Oh, okay. Okay. Razor Fist, I think his name is. That was cool. Okay, 10 rings. Yeah. Is that a dragon? What the hell? Oh. Oh. That is sick. Love the music choice and everything. That is sick. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that that was the trailer. All right. So, okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna put this on mute. Okay. I definitely have thoughts. Okay. So first off, the trailer looks it looks great. I can't wait to see this movie. The teaser trailer already sold me. The teaser trailer already sold me, but I mean here, I mean you get more of the visuals, you get more of the fight choreography. I mean, the cinematography looks great. I mean, it looks really cool. Um, we're definitely going to talk about Abomination because like that trailer didn't really build up his appearance. Like Abomination didn't walk out of the shadow in this epic, grand reveal. He was just sort of there, which is interesting. I thought the trailer would have built him up. Marvel was just like, yep, there's Abomination right there. Let's go ahead and pull up Abomination. Because I definitely have thoughts on that whole situation. Um, okay, so that's Abomination. I hold on, Mr. Okay. You said there was another cameo. He's fighting another guy. Oh, is that hold on? Is that Wong? Is that's Wong, isn't it? Kind of looks like Wong. Is that Wong? Wong. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So that is Wong. Okay, the guy fighting Abomination. They'd even show yeah, that's Wong. Wow. Two surprise cameos. Wow. That is so cool. I simp for Abomination. Let me pull up an image of Abomination. I definitely have thoughts on that. So like I said, they didn't really build him up as this epic reveal. Marvel just showed him. And never in a million years, if somebody asked me, "Hey, do you think Abomination is going to be in Shang-Chi?" I would have said, "No. What are you talking about? This is a martial arts film. Abomination is a Hulk villain. What do you mean?" But yeah, I guess he's in this movie, which is very interesting. If you don't know, I love that 2008 Incredible Hulk movie more than most people. I think it's one of my favorites. It's one of my top favorite MCU movies. I just love how gritty and dark that movie is. It really stands alone from the MCU and does its own thing. Abomination was a badass. When I was a kid, he scared the hell out of me because his design was just freaky. And now looking at him here, yes, they changed him. I mean, overall he looks kind of the same, like he did in 2008, but there are little, features that you can see. Like Marvel added the gills from the comics, which I think is a cool design. He still has the spine back from 2008's Incredible Hulk. Yeah, I can't really tell if the CGI is better than the 2008 Incredible Hulk because this shot is sort of in the dark. I like the redesign. Yeah, overall, I mean, I'm not going to say it's better than the 2008 design because I can't really make it out clearly, but I like what Marvel's doing. They're going for more comic accurate design. I think Marvel can easily explain it like, oh, I've like Abomination, like, oh, I've been in the raft for years and I've just mutated and gained these new features. Like his redesign, could be easily explained. Um, lot more comic accurate. Yeah, I just like how I just like Marvel for the longest time ignored the Incredible Hulk movie, and I was like, why? That movie is so good to me. I like that movie. I really like that movie. And for since 2008, we've been wondering where the hell has Abomination been. He's been in the hands of the government, right? So what's happening? And I guess Shang-Chi is gonna clear it up. We know Tim Roth, I believe his name is. Yes, he's reprising his role as Abomination. Yes, he is going to be in She-Hulk. So this movie is going to explain his MCU absence, and then they're probably going to tie him into She-Hulk. And She-Hulk is coming in 2022, from what I've heard. So, yeah, I wonder how this ties to She-Hulk. Yeah, that's just interesting. I mean, Abomination of all people is in this movie. That's just so crazy. That's just so crazy. But I'm so down to see him. Jake, you said, what did you say? Let me pull up your comment. Yeah, I think he's going to be a small part, maybe only a cameo. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think, I mean, would it be cool for him to be one of the main villains? Hell yeah. But I think, yeah, it's gonna be a fun little cameo. Like Shang-Chi is gonna fight in this ring. And the first fight he sees is this Abomination fight, and then the movie just moves on from it very quickly, and then goes back to Shang-Chi. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a small cameo, but I would love to see him be one of the main villains, because we know Mandarin is gonna be the main villain. But Abomination, wow, that is so cool. I mean, wow. When I read the headline this morning, I was like, what? This is joking, right? You're joking, right? This is crazy. What? And then it ended up being true. Because this is like fan fiction, to be honest with you. This is something I would write. As a fan of the Incredible Hulk, I'd be like, you know what? Shang-Chi is going to go into a ring. Let's go ahead and show a first fight with Abomination, since he's been gone for so long. This is straight up fan fiction, and the fact that Marvel is just like, yep, for the fans of the Incredible Hulk 2008, here you go. That's like, yes, man, yes. Hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see him. I'm hoping to see a She-Hulk teaser in the end credits. Marvel has been known to tease upcoming movies in the end credits, such as a scene to Civil War in the end credits of Ant-Man. True, very true. It's going to be very interesting to see this movie explain where Abomination has been after all this time. Yeah, I think a popular fan theory is that he's been in the raft, because of course Thunderbolt Ross, what's the word I'm looking for? He Hulk gave Abomination to Thunderbolt Ross at the end of 2008, the Incredible Hulk. So Marvel has to explain it. I just like how they're revisiting. They're not ignoring the Incredible Hulk anymore. They're bringing Abomination back in She-Hulk, and I just think it's really cool. And of all places, Shang-Chi, like what? Oh man, it's gonna be great. Well, in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they explain he's been in a cryo cell in the raft. Really? They explained that that Abomination is in the raft in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They reference that? Because of that's free. I did not know that. But like Jake says, I don't think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's canon either, because in Disney Plus Brazil, you in the US you have Marvel Legacy, which is all the non-MCU Marvel content, Fox X-Men, Fox Fantastic Four, Sony Ghost Rider. In Brazil, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, Inhumans, they're all under the Disney Legacy banner. So that tells me that, yeah, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably isn't canon. And look at Loki, episode 1. They show Agent Coulson. They show Loki killing Agent Coulson. They don't they don't dive deeper into that. They don't show that he's survived or he was reborn or whatever. Yeah, I don't think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon, but I think it'd be easy for you to explain that, in the MCU canon, yeah, Abomination has been in the raft. He escaped, whatnot. It does make sense for him to be in the raft. Yeah. Yeah, I like that fan theory. Oh, good. Yes. Yes, Jake. Very good point. The Darkhold being in WandaVision, two completely different books. Totally right. So yeah, I don't think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon. I never really liked that show anyway. I didn't really like Ghost Rider. I didn't fully finish the show, but yeah, it just wasn't for me. And I'd like Marvel MCU to actually explain Agent Coulson's, death and rebirth and all that good stuff. I just don't see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as canon. We need to see another Hulk and Abomination confrontation. Hell yes, dude. My only worry is that Marvel's gonna turn Abomination into a joke, like in She-Hulk. We know that it's gonna be like this 30-minute sitcom comedy, whatnot. So, I'm worried that don't Ralph Boner him. That hurt me physically and mentally. Because Abomination was a brute. He was a badass, like Black Adam said. He shoved, his spine elbow into Hulk's, chest. I mean, he was just a brute. And I don't want Marvel to ruin that. Make him a softie, make him a jokey character. But Shang-Chi, besides that dumb Aquafina joke at the end of the first teaser trailer, that whole trailer set the tone. It looked like it was going to be this serious, tonally consistent MCU movie. Obviously, they're going to be the MCU, the typical cringy MCU jokes. Hopefully, there are not a lot of them. Because what I love about WandaVision, what I love about the Falcon and the Winter Soldier is that they're totally consistent. They don't, out of the blue, have these, cringy jokes. So I hope Shang-Chi sticks to that. Dude got hit by a bazooka and laughed about it, making him a joke would be stupid. Yeah, I hope they don't turn him into a joke. There's a high chance that Abomination turns into a joke. Yeah, a high chance. And I hope he's not a joke. But this is cool. I mean, Abomination and Shang-Chi, what the hell? That just crazy. I mean, just never in a million years would I think Abomination, a Hulk villain, would be in a Shang-Chi movie. I just think it's a great fan service moment. And yeah, I love it. I think it's going to be really cool to see Abomination back. Hopefully they don't turn him into a joke. I don't want him to be a joke. Ralph Boner hurt me. It hurt me. So yeah, I really do love that first Incredible Hulk movie. And yes, yeah, right. Don't forget about Wong. That's a good point, because this movie could not only set up She-Hulk, it could set up Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. A lot of Wong and Abomination is just crazy. Yes, Grantimus, Wong is underrated. His jokes genuinely make me laugh. He's genuinely funny to me. Yeah, I think there's gonna be a cameo, if anything. I just think it's gonna be this cute fan service moment before Shang-Chi walks into the ring. He sees this fight. But yeah, Abomination. A sorcerer versus a Hulk super soldier, the fight we knew we never needed. Yeah, man. That's completely unexpected, but a very welcome surprise. Yeah, I always check the movie news on like what's going on so I can do these live streams or do my videos. I wish I didn't see this headline. Because this came out last night and I'm just now reacting to it. But yeah, I wish I didn't know about this Abomination reveal. Imagine my reaction when I saw Abomination. But yeah, it's still cool. I can't wait to see him in the movie. And just overall, I'm excited. I was already gonna see this movie day one, But now that we got Abomination and Wong, I'm seeing this immediately. You know, this movie. We got Venom Let There Be Carnage in September. We got Shang-Chi in September. It's gonna be a good month, and I can't wait to see the movie. It's easily one of my most anticipated MCU movies in a while. It just looks so cool. And this trailer was great. I mean, Mandarin, what they're doing with the 10 rings is interesting, but not, you know, Marvel's not doing the comic accurate, you know, finger 10 rings. They're doing rings on the arm. I think it looks cool. I'm not too upset about, you know, the change. Excuse me, the change. Abomination is coded. Yeah. People are saying it isn't him, but if you look closely at his face, it's not Benedict Wong. But the Falcon and the Winter Soldier got caught showing Sam's stunt double, Sam's stunt double's face. So who knows? And John Walker. There was a fight scene before John Walker bashed that terrorist's head in. You know, when they were fighting, you could clearly see it wasn't Wyatt Russell. So yeah, I think it could be a stunt double. So plus, wasn't there a photo of Benedict Wong, the actor, with the director of Shang-Chi from a while ago? I remember something like that. I don't remember seeing that. But I mean, if Wong is in this movie, I can believe it. Yeah, I just think it's really cool. Abomination. That's so. I just got to wrap my head around that. You know, it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about Shang-Chi. I mean, the trailer was great. Both trailers were great. I mean, they really sold me on just this martial arts fighting film. It looks really badass. I cannot wait to see it. Yeah, it doesn't look generic. It looks like it has its own style, its own vision. I'm excited, and just I keep on looking at Abomination like, what? Just crazy, man. I want Thunderbolts with Ross, Abomination, Zemo, Justin Hammer, and U.S. Agent. Totally agree. I mean, I'd love to see a Thunderbolts movie, especially with Abomination on the team. I want him. I just want more Hulk content in general. I'm pissed that Universal isn't making another Hulk movie that we know of. You know, I love the Hulk character. And I just want to see more Hulk content. I'm excited for She-Hulk because that's another Hulk. Scar might be in She-Hulk. I'm excited to see Scar. I just want more Hulk, more Hulk characters from, you know, just more Hulk characters in general in the MCU. I think it'd be really cool. And then we got Abomination back, and he's more comic accurate. I like it. You know, he's in the, you know, the shot is not that clear. I mean, you could sort of see it, but I want to see, like, I don't know. I want to see it clearly, like a daylight shot, or just, you know, because I can't really fully say 100% love this design. I really like it. I just need to see more of it, you know. We still haven't gotten an Incredible Hulk sequel. Shaking my head. It's been 13 years, bruh. Yep, I'm of the same mentality, dude. Same mentality. I'm glad there's no Hulk movie, because the MCU kind of ruined him. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there. I love Thor Ragnarok. That's my second favorite MCU film of all time. But Hulk is kind of like a baby. And then Professor Hulk, don't even get me started on that. I'm sure, yeah, Jake, I agree with you. I think a Hulk movie could fix him, though. I think if there was a Hulk movie, you know, in between Infinity War or in between Civil War, we would have gotten a very different Hulk. Not Professor Hulk, or he would have just gone in a different path than he has right now. Because I'm worried about Mark Ruffalo Hulk in general. You know, I miss that Edward Norton Hulk, that just brute badass Hulk smash. You know, now we got Professor Hulk who's dabbing and stuff, and it's just, you know, it throws me off. It just, that's not my Hulk. Edward Norton is my MCU Hulk. He's my MCU Bruce Banner. Even though I do like Mark Ruffalo in the first and second Avengers movies. Yeah, I would love to see a Hulk movie with Leader. I want to figure out what happened to Leader, maybe in this movie or in She-Hulk. We find out what's going on with Tim Blake Nelson. I think it'd be cool for Marvel to bring it back. And yeah, I'm just like, excited for more Hulk in the MCU. This Abomination and Shang-Chi. Who would have thought? Just who would have thought? But I personally liked Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. It showed how he has his own personality and grows emotionally with 2 years of only being Hulk, but they definitely toned him down too much. Yeah, I don't even hate Hulk in Thor Ragnarok. Like I said, I love Thor Ragnarok. I just miss, the brute badass from 2008, the true Hulk. I mean, did you guys know Lou Ferrigno voiced 2008 Hulk? Yes, that was awesome. He also had a cameo in that movie. The security guard who gets the pizza. Yeah, I love that. It's one of my favorite superhero shows of all time. That 70s Incredible Hulk show with Bill Bixby. I mean, that is such an awesome show. I used to watch it as a kid. I still love watching it today because it's just so much fun. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about Shang-Chi. I'm excited for it. I was already excited for it. But now we got Abomination into the mix, and that's just crazy, man. I would not have expected it. Part of me kind of wishes that Marvel didn't reveal Abomination in the trailer, because imagine if we were all in the theaters and we just saw Abomination out of the blue, a true surprise cameo actually in the movie. I would have lost my mind. That would have been great. But honestly, I honestly think that Marvel showed us Abomination to shut us up about the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, because Abomination is a huge reveal. He's been gone since 2008. So showing him in the trailer, it's truly like mind-blowing. So I think Marvel did that, showed him to be like, shut up about Spider-Man No Way Home. Here's Abomination. Here's another groundbreaking, mind-blowing reveal. So that's what I think. This is like super unlikely, but imagine we see Lou Ferrigno Hulk as a part of the multiverse. Kevin Feige said himself, he looks at every Marvel property and sees it as MCU potential. So yeah, I mean that'd be awesome. I don't know if it would happen, because Lou Ferrigno's up there in age. He doesn't look like he did in the 70s. But I'd totally be down for it. I mean, I'm just excited for the multiverse in general. Just tons of cool possibilities as another version of Hulk in a different universe. Yeah, I totally get you. I would love to see it. I just don't know if it's going to happen. But never say never. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought Abomination was in Shang-Chi? I mean, really, that was unexpected. We didn't expect that. Maybe we can expect a Lou Ferrigno Hulk cameo. Who knows? All cards are off the table, really. CGI Lou Ferrigno Hulk would be cool. That would be cool. That would be amazing. Yeah, it would be. It really would. That's just really exciting to me. This whole trailer was great. Set the tone. I'm definitely going to see this movie. I'm really excited for it. That's pretty much all I have to say. You guys in live chat have any final thoughts, questions about Shang-Chi that I can answer before I move on to the next topic? Because I think I said my piece. I'm overall excited. Love seeing Abomination. Hope they don't turn him into a joke. And what does this cameo mean for the Abomination's future? How are they going to explain his absence? It's all pretty interesting. I can't wait to see it come into fruition, and we learn about Abomination and Incredible Hulk. I think it'd be cool to see Mark Ruffalo. It's probably gonna happen. Mark Ruffalo and Emil Blonsky, interact. Abomination is my hero. I mean, he was kind of a villain. He kind of wrecked Harlem, but you do you, man. You do you. The dragon looks cool. The dragon does look cool. I think it is Fing Fang Foom, but I think I read something about Simu Liu, and the director didn't want to do any Chinese stereotypes. They didn't want to bring Fu Manchu because that's a Chinese stereotype, right? They instead made the father of Shang-Chi Mandarin, which I think works. But I don't know if they're going to bring Fing Fang Foom. just because of the name, it might be a Chinese stereotype. I don't know. They might call him another thing, another another name. They said no Fing Fang Foom. Yeah, I was wondering that too. Yeah, maybe they renamed the dragon. Yeah, I think I think they are gonna rename the dragon. Um, or I think they just took Fing Fang Foom and just gave him another name, just rename him, like kind of how they rebranded Fu Manchu to be Mandarin. Yeah, I think you're right on the money with that, Jake. Abomination can do what he wants. He's the Abomination. Yes, yes, I really do love that movie. That movie's awesome. That movie is badass. Um, yeah, the dragon was cool. The fight choreography, I can't wait to see some freaking Jackie Chan inspired fight scenes. What else? I like the music choice. The visuals look great. Daniel Cretton, he seems to have a vision, his own style. It just looks really cool. It looks really cool. I literally cannot wait to see this. It's one of my most anticipated MCU movies. And the trailers just sold me. They really did. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. So I think we're gonna move on. I love that trailer. I can't wait to see the movie. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. I mean, I could talk about Abomination for 40 hours, just about just talking about how cool it is to see Abomination back, because it's crazy. I mean, just after all this time, they're finally bringing him back. They're finally acknowledging the Incredible Hulk, which they've been ignoring for the longest time. It's just really cool how everything is coming around full circle. Us OG MCU fans are going to see Abomination back. It's just really cool, and I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see Shang-Chi. It looks like a fun movie. Wouldn't be surprised if it's one of my favorite MCU movies of all time. It just looks so unique. Yeah, so stylistic. It looks like so much fun. I'm most likely 99.9% gonna absolutely adore the fight choreography. Um, you know, I, I'm just excited. So yeah, I think I'm gonna move on. Love that trailer. Can't wait to see the movie. Yeah, Shang-Chi, man. Marvel's hitting it out of the park with this one. Really marketing it. Really sold me. I can't wait to see it. So I guess that wraps up the first topic. The second topic, definitely I want to talk about. So, this is not Marvel or DC related. Have to go now. Great stream so far. See you all later, everyone. Yes, thanks so much for showing up, man. Thank you for watching my reaction and everything. It's great to have you here. So see you later, man. So the second topic is, not Marvel or DC related, but, considering how Quiet Place Part 2 just came out recently, definitely want to talk about this news. So Quiet Place Part 3 is not going to be directed by John Krasinski, which is interesting to me. So I guess, I love the first Quiet Place movie. I love the second Quiet Place movie. I like the first one a hair more, but the second one is amazing as well. I mean, in the second movie, the opening scene with the aliens invading Day One, that is one of my favorite opening scenes of any movie ever. I love that scene. Yeah, I really do love A Quiet Place Part 2. And so when Emily Blunt and John Krasinski were talking about how they have ideas for a third movie, I was like, yes, bring it. I want to see John Krasinski back as director. But apparently he's not going to be directing this third movie, which is interesting. So let me just read what CBR says. So, A Quiet Place is returning for a third installment, and John Krasinski believes there was no one better to take the reins than Jeff Nichols. In an interview with Empire, Krasinski, who wrote and directed the first two films, talked about what it was like to hand over creative control of the third movie. I came up with the idea, the story for the third one. The third installment is something I came up with, he explains. Truly, the only person I had in mind when asked whether I would hand this off was Jeff Nichols. I think he's one of the best filmmakers. Mud is one of my favorite movies, and so real and so intimate. Krasinski continued. It's exactly the sort of paints we're painting within A Quiet Place, with very organic characters you fall in love with. So he was my first choice for this, and when he said yes, I was over the moon. I pitched him the story. He's gone and developed the world on his own with that jumping off point, and I'm so thrilled. He's actually just turning in a script now, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to see him shoot this thing. Okay, so Krasinski is on board. Okay. The upcoming installment was originally announced in November 2020. Okay, that's just talking about the second one. This is important because this is confirmed to be the third movie, because a lot, Deadline, I think, reported that Jeff Nichols was going to be doing a Quiet Place spin-off, not a direct third movie, but Krasinski has just confirmed that no, this is going to follow the Abbott family. This is going to be the third movie. So when asked whether the upcoming entry would be a sequel or a spin-off, Krasinski answered vaguely, "Is it going to continue the Abbotts? Who knows," he answered. No, I will tell you that it is. I'm really excited about the third installment because it's going to do something we haven't done before. Okay, so that was, the information about A Quiet Place Part 3. And I definitely have thoughts, because A Quiet Place Part 2, Part 1 and Part 2 were great. I think John Krasinski is a storytelling, filmmaking genius. I think wow, what he was able to create with A Quiet Place is just, I love those movies. I think he is super talented, and I was genuinely looking forward to seeing him handle the third one. I think, I'm kind of disappointed that he isn't doing the third one, because he made A Quiet Place Part 2, which was phenomenal. He should do A Quiet Place Part 3. It's his idea. I think he should just go ahead and do it, do his trilogy, and then if, Paramount wants a fourth movie or fifth movie, get someone else to handle the reins. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. But I respect the hell out of John Krasinski, and if he says that Jeff Nichols came up with something special and something different, something new, then I'm for it. I'm just a little disappointed that he's not directing, because he's one of my favorite filmmakers. A Quiet Place Part 2, he did an excellent job directing, and I would have really loved to see him do this third movie. When it comes to the director, the new director of A Quiet Place Part 3, Jeff Nichols. Funny enough, I recently saw Mud, the movie that John Krasinski was talking about. It's with Matthew McConaughey, Ty Sheridan, who played Cyclops in X-Men Apocalypse. I watched it recently because I read this news. I was like, okay, I gotta familiarize myself with Jeff Nichols' work so I can, decide, is this guy gonna work for A Quiet Place? Is he not? I like Mud. That movie is a good movie. It's a bit of a slow burn, but that movie really showcases Jeff Nichols' directing skills. It's John Krasinski is absolutely right. It is it's so real and intimate. It's really well directed, actually. And while watching it, I saw little Quiet Place isms in there. Like, oh, I could see that be a part of A Quiet Place Part 3. I think Jeff Nichols is a good choice for A Quiet Place Part 3. It's definitely going to be interesting to see someone else handle Quiet Place Part 3. I respect the hell out of John Krasinski. I trust him. If he said that, Jeff Nichols was the guy, he was the guy to do Quiet Place Part 3, not me. I respect and trust him because it's his, it's his thing. Just as a fan, I'm a little disappointed that he didn't handle A Quiet Place Part 3 because, he did such a great job with the first two. I would have really loved to see him just do the trilogy, really cement that, and then, move on if he wanted to. Jeff Nichols is a good director from what I can tell. This is John Krasinski's idea. and Jeff Nichols is taking it and making it his own. The thing is, you can have a Spielberg idea and make it horrible. Just it's just bad, right? So if you have a Krasinski idea and you just botch it, well, that's a little worrying. The only Jeff Nichols movie I have seen so far is Mud. So I can't, I just wanted John Krasinski to direct this, really, because I'm a little unsure of Jeff Nichols. What can he bring that John Krasinski can't? That's exactly my point. What is Jeff Nichols going to do differently? How is he going to attempt to make it better than the first two? Like, John Krasinski, that's Quiet Place is his baby. If he made a third movie, he knows what he's doing. This is his mind. This is his product, but this is Jeff Nichols taking an idea and making it his own. So, I'm excited for A Quiet Place Part 3. It's following the Abbott family, family that, very relatable, very likable. And, I like Mud. I could see Quiet Place isms in there. So, I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic that A Quiet Place Part 3 is going to be great. This movie is coming in 2023. So, get ready. But yeah, overall, I'm excited. I just, I respect John Krasinski. Just a little disappointed he didn't direct this one. But I'm excited for John Krasinski's directing future. I want to see what he does next. What is his next movie going to be? That's going to be interesting, because anything he directs, like, John Krasinski is the guy you want to support in Hollywood. He makes, original content. He has a vision of his own, and I just respect the hell out of John Krasinski. It is what it is. Just a little disappointed, but overall I'm excited because Jeff Nichols is a good director. I can definitely see him doing part 3, cinematography wise. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I haven't watched A Quiet Place Part 2 yet, but definitely on my watch list. Dude, you need to support Krasinski. This is the guy you got to support in Hollywood. I mean, Quiet Place Part 2 was fantastic. It was my first movie in a movie theater post-pandemic, and I'm honored to say it was, because A Quiet Place Part 2 was phenomenal. It was, wow. When you see that movie and you find out later that John Krasinski isn't directing, you can't help but get a little disappointed, because, Krasinski just knocked it out of the park, man. It is what it is, though. A Quiet Place made me love Krasinski. Yeah, obviously you got to start from The Office, which he's great in The Office, and with his directing career, he's proven that he's more than just Jim from The Office. And of course, I've constantly said this: John Krasinski for Mr. Fantastic. I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops, man. I'm gonna shout it from the rooftops. Maybe if John Watts doesn't do a Fantastic Four sequel, maybe Krasinski can direct. I think Krasinski can do something special. I'd love to see him direct a superhero movie. But yes, John Krasinski for Mr. Fantastic. I want to see that, and I'm excited for Krasinski's future directing career. Because he truly is. I don't know. I don't want to call him the next Spielberg, but he's pretty damn great, guys. Wow, he's pretty damn great. And I can't wait to see what he does next. But yeah, a little disappointed he's not directing Quiet Place Part 3. But Jeff Nichols, he is talented. I can see him doing A Quiet Place Part 3. Because it was a little bit of a shock, because when we heard from Deadline that this Jeff Nichols Quiet Place spinoff was indeed going to be a spinoff, I was like, oh, okay, that means Krasinski is going to direct Part 3. I'm cool with that. But now we have the news that, nope, Jeff Nichols, he is taking it over from Krasinski. He's doing Part 3. That was jarring for me. When I read that headline, I was like, oh, man, like my heart sunk a little bit, because I love the first 2 Quiet Place movies. Those are great. And yeah, but I respect the hell out of Krasinski. Love the dude. He's awesome. And I can't wait to see what Jeff Nichols does. He is a talented filmmaker. What can he do different from Krasinski? Can he make the best Quiet Place movie? Can he top John Krasinski himself? Like, it's just going to be interesting to see. It's coming in 2023. Who knows if Krasinski is going to be executive producer, if he's going to be involved with the project at all. But yeah, I wonder why Krasinski just didn't direct it himself. Because I know he gave the reason like, oh, Jeff Nichols, he's going to do a fantastic job. I envision him doing it. But why couldn't Krasinski do it himself? He's so talented. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Definitely want to talk about it on this live stream. Because when I read the news, I was like, wow, I definitely got to talk about it. Recently did my review for A Quiet Place Part 2. Loved it. Got to talk about A Quiet Place. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. I haven't seen much of Jeff Nichols' work. Any recommendations? The only film I have seen of Jeff Nichols is Mud with Matthew McConaughey. And let me just tell you right now, if you want to get a feel for Jeff Nichols' directing style, watch that movie. It's a bit of a slow burn. It's no real action. It's more of a character study. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And I could definitely see why Krasinski looked at this dude and said, you know what, you should do A Quiet Place Part 3, because there are isms in there that remind me of A Quiet Place. Just would have liked to see I would have just liked to see Krasinski direct it, because the dude is so talented. But it is what it is. I'm overall looking forward to seeing what Jeff Nichols does, and who knows, maybe if there's a part 4, Krasinski might jump in and direct again. Who knows? But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Overall excited for it. And I can't wait to see what Krasinski does next. The dude is super talented. Anything he makes, anything he directs or stars in, I'm going to see, because that is the kind of guy you want to support in Hollywood. I just respect the hell out of John Krasinski. And I hope he's Mr. Fantastic. I really hope the day Marvel announces that he's not Mr. Fantastic, I'm going to cry. I'm not going to be happy, because I think he'd be great in the role. But it is what it is. Just wanted to talk about that Quiet Place news. Definitely when I read the headline, I was like, yeah, I gotta talk about this. So it's just a waiting game. Let's just wait and see what Jeff Nichols does. But I think if Krasinski is not going to direct it, Jeff Nichols could do a damn good job. I'm confident in Jeff Nichols. I'm just saying that I'm slightly worried, because if you have a Spielberg idea, you botch the Spielberg idea. You have a Krasinski idea, you could botch that Krasinski idea. So, it's just a wait and see. But overall, I'm optimistic. I'm excited. Just slightly disappointed, but overall excited. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say about that. I think we're going to move on to the next and final topic. Give me just a second to pull this up. Give me 1 second, because these are photos that dropped during my break, and I definitely got to talk about them. So let me go ahead and pull this up. So let me just go ahead and change this banner. So, recently we got those photos from the set of the upcoming Flash movie. And we saw Barry Allen, we saw Michael Keaton, and we saw Sasha Calle's Supergirl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, pull up each photo one by one, and I'm just going to, go over my thoughts, because I definitely have thoughts on each set photo. So let me just go ahead and pull up Barry Allen first. Let's talk about Barry Allen first. Okay. So let's pull this up. All right, here we go. So this is the first set photo that not the first set photo, but one of the set photos that we got from the set of the Flash movie, and it is of Barry Allen's, Barry Allen. It's of Barry Allen. and I like Ezra Miller in Zack Snyder's Justice League. One of the reasons why I'm worried about this Flash movie is that we're reverting back to the Justice League Flash, who was afraid of bugs, and he was like the Morty of the DCU. I didn't like it, and Zack Snyder's Justice League remedied that, made him likable. Yes, unfortunately, Mr. OK, unfortunately. That's why I'm worried, because we're reverting back to the Flash that just was annoying and was just not. I could tell the sarcasm, Mr. OK. Yeah, it sucks that we have to see Barry Allen revert to something that was so great in Zack Snyder's Justice League, to something that was just so cringy, with bad, cringy MCU jokes, MCU-like jokes in Justice League. It was just, it really was unfortunate. Off topic, Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming to Blu-ray and DVD in September. You already know I'm gonna buy that. I read that headline. I got excited because I love that movie. I'm a big defender of physical media. I never trust digital, always trust physical first. Anyway, that was off topic, but yes, one of the reasons why I'm worried about the Flash movie is that we're reverting back to the cringy Barry Allen from Justice League. And it's going to be interesting to see how this movie handles his Barry Allen. It worries me. It really does. Respect the Justice Barry. Never. Never. But yeah, it's sort of weird that I'm not even seeing this Flash movie for the Flash. I'm seeing it for Michael Keaton, baby, which we're going to show his photo in a second. But yeah, a little detail that is pretty cool is that you can see here on his hand, on Barry Allen's hand. We can pull up. You can see on his hand the iconic Flash ring. Here, let me pull up a better picture, more up close picture. He has the comic accurate Flash ring, which I think is really cool. I've always loved the idea of the Flash ring, how Barry Allen's Barry Allen. If he needs to fight crime, he shoots the suit out of the ring, and he puts on the Flash suit. It's just really cool, and I'm glad the movie is utilizing the ring. I just think it's a really cool detail. I can't wait to see how it's utilized in the actual movie. Stop lying, you're watching it for Justice League Barry. No, I swear I'm not. Man, how can you go from Zack Snyder's Justice League Barry with that iconic Speed Force scene to now I'm afraid of bugs and really obnoxiously tall people? It's just gonna oh man, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna really hurt. But let's just see how the movie handles Barry Allen. Andy Muschietti is a very good director, but how is he gonna make this whole movie work? It's definitely gonna be interesting. That ring looks awesome. It really does. It really does look awesome. I can't wait to see it in the actual movie. But that's pretty much all I have to say about Barry Allen. Let's move on to the to Michael Keaton's Bruce Wayne, because this is really cool to see. Not in the bat suit, just normal Michael Keaton. There's not much to say about it. But when I looked at this photo, I couldn't help but get excited because it's Michael Keaton. He's coming back as the Tim Burton Batman. How cool is that? This is the Batman Returns Batman years later. It's just awesome. It really is. And I can't wait to see Michael Keaton return as Batman. Hopefully this leads into a Batman Beyond live action movie. I adore Batman Beyond. I love it more than the OG animated series with Kevin Conroy. I adore Batman Beyond, and I desperately want to see it in live action. Yes, man, Batman Beyond for life. Michael Keaton actually wasn't my first choice for Old Man Bruce Wayne. It probably won't happen, but my first choice was Clint Eastwood. I think he would have been perfect as Old Man Bruce Wayne. But if rumors are true, and if DC wants to go this route, yes, I would love to see Michael Keaton be old man Bruce Wayne. Just him back as Batman. That's awesome. I hope we get a Keaton Batman Beyond movie as the last of the Keaton Batman trilogy. I wouldn't mind that. My question is, you know, he wouldn't. Michael Keaton wouldn't be the lead, right? It's Terry McGinnis. So technically, it wouldn't be a trilogy ender for Michael Keaton's Batman. It would sort of be Michael Keaton in the background with Terry McGinnis. Probably not going to happen. I would love to see a direct Tim Burton Batman 3. And then that could lead into a Batman Beyond live action movie where Michael Keaton is in the back seat. I think it could be really cool setup. You know, we'll just have to wait and see. But yes, Clint Eastwood was my first choice. But you know, if DC tomorrow says we're making a Batman Beyond movie with Michael Keaton as Old Man Bruce Wayne, I would not be complaining at all. I would be losing my mind. And he just looks great here. I can't wait to see what this Bruce Wayne has been up to since Batman Returns. Is Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman still alive? What's going on there? Yeah, I just can't wait to return to that world. It's going to be really cool. Yeah, and hopefully it leads to Batman Beyond. That's pretty much all I have to say about Bruce Wayne. I really hope we get to see him in the Batsuit. That would be really cool. I hope they tease the Batman Beyond suit at some point in the Flash movie. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just, you know, with these set photos, this Gotham City that Michael Keaton is in, it is not Batman Beyond. It is just normal Gotham City. But I think it'd be cool to have like a blueprint of Michael Keaton like drawing his new feature bat suit, setting up Batman Beyond, and then years later we can have a time jump from this Flash movie 30, 40 years later as him as Michael Keaton as Old Man Bruce Wayne, and then he realizes, oh, I can't wear the suit, I gotta give it to Terry McGinnis. Yeah, any Batman Beyond tease I'd love. But DC better not ruin Batman Beyond. They better cast a perfect, well, not a perfect, but a well-cast Terry McGinnis. You know, I don't want Timothy Chalamet, like some of the rumors have been saying. Oh my God, no! I adore Batman Beyond, and if anything goes wrong with it, I'm going to rant, I'm going to riot, I'm going to lose my mind because I adore Batman Beyond. You already struck gold with Michael Keaton as Old Man Bruce Wayne. You know, like, you know, I'd love to see a Batman Beyond movie. Yeah, I'd love to. I mean, just this cyberpunk future world. It's just so you'd have to put money into it. You really would. But I mean, as a fan, I would love to see it, and I think it's something fresh and new that we haven't seen in live action. I mean, how many Batman, you know, Bruce Wayne Batman movies have we gotten? It's time to do something new. Not Batgirl Beyond, like the rumors have been suggesting. If they make Terry McGinnis, Barbara Gordon in the future and it's Batgirl Beyond, hell no. No. I cannot repeat that enough. No. Do Batman Beyond right, because if they don't, I'm gonna lose it. I really am. But you know, Batman Beyond isn't even greenlit right now. But imagine a DC fandom, that surprise reveal for the upcoming DC fandom. You just see the logo, Batman Beyond. Oh my God, bro. Oh, sign me up right now. But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer and Keaton reunion in Keaton Batman 3 would be awesome. Yeah, for sure, it would be awesome. I think it just, I don't know if it would be financially successful, but have a Tim Burton Batman Beyond 3, and not Batman Beyond, Tim Burton Batman 3, you know, a continuation of this Flash movie. Then by the end of the movie, Michael Keaton realizes he's too old for this stuff. And, you know, they tease Terry McGinnis at the end of that third Batman movie, and then we jump into a Batman Beyond movie. You know, just the setup would be nice. I think it'd be nice. Man, I'm so hyped for DC fandom. So am I, dude. So am I. So, like, Shazam! Fury of the Gods, Aquaman, and the Lost Kingdom, Black Adam. They're all filming right now. We're gonna get so much footage, which is gonna be great. Blue Beetle, I think, is starting production in August or the fall or something like that. I mean, DC fandom is gonna be great, and I am thinking about covering all of it live on this channel. It's just a thought, depending on, you know, the time, but it's on Saturday. I'm definitely free. and I would love to give you my live reaction to all these reveals, and you just chill out and hang out. We could talk about DC fandom. I mean, it's gonna be a long. I mean, the first DC fandom was 10 hours long. It was insane, but I was not bored for 1 minute. So yeah, definitely in October, I'm heavily considering, 90% certain that I'm gonna cover DC fandom 2021. It's gonna be really fun. And if they reveal Batman Beyond at DC fandom as a surprise reveal, bruh, give me a break. It's gonna be great. This is really irrelevant, but I'm halfway caught up with Superman and Lois, and I gotta say, I love it. I love it too, man. I just finished watching the most recent episode. At first I didn't like where they were going with it as this like flashback thing, but later it's all revealed and it makes sense. And yeah, Superman and Lois hasn't had a bad episode yet, which is surprising for a CW show. It belongs on HBO Max. Yeah, Superman and Lois is great. Every week I'm excited to see a new episode. The fact that it's coming from the CW, that is freaking crazy. But yeah, I'm glad you're loving it. I'm glad I got you into it. I'm really glad you gave it a chance. I'm glad I gave it a chance, because I hate the Arrowverse, but people are saying you gotta see it, and I was like, all right, I'll see it, and I was mind blown at how just how great it was. I can't believe it's a CW show. Yeah, I can't believe that either, dude. Just wow. I mean, Tyler, that show made Tyler Hoechlin my second favorite Superman of all time. I mean, Tyler Hoechlin, before his own show, I didn't like Tyler Hoechlin. I didn't see him as Superman, but in his own show, really won me over. Yeah, I love his take on Superman. I'm just enjoying the hell out of this show. If it continues being great, then it's going to be better than Titans. It's going to be better than Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Like so Superman Lois is up there, top 5 right now. And it's already greenlit for season 2, which is exciting. No, Mr. Okay. Are you serious? You like him more than Henry Cavill? Because I love Henry Cavill's Superman. Since the beginning of this channel, I've made it no secret that I'm a huge Snyder fan. I love Man of Steel. It is one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. But yeah, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman surprisingly is a hair above Henry Cavill. Christopher Reeve is the GOAT to me. I think he's the definitive Superman. But Tyler Hoechlin, man, he's a damn great Superman. And the fact that this TV show was able to convince me of that, it's crazy. Wow, you say yep. You like him more than Henry Cavill. I assume you like him more than Christopher Reeve? I assume if he's your favorite Superman, just bottom line, I can understand. I think Christopher Reeve is definitive, but I really love Tyler Hoechlin's Superman. I really do. Yeah, I wish Henry Cavill, Warner Brothers has no idea what they're doing with Superman. They're making this garbage black Superman, Black Clark Kent movie, which no one asked for. Even black people didn't want it. They rather have I think we all rather have a Calvin Ellis or a Val Zod movie. I mean, that'd be great. That'd be like a Miles Morales situation, something new, something fresh, something different. I'd totally be down for that. But no, they're making Black Clark Kent. Really, just wow. You have a great Superman in Henry Cavill, and you're not using him. So yeah, I want to see Henry Cavill back. Who knows what's going on? I'd love to see him fight Black Adam alongside Shazam. Who knows what's going on with that? Hopefully he comes back. I think he has a lot of potential. If Henry Cavill was constantly returning as Superman, he might not top Tyler Hoechlin for me. But since I've been just watching so much Tyler Hoechlin Superman, and he gets so much character development, yeah, Tyler Hoechlin is a hair above Henry Cavill. Okay, so more than Christopher Reeve. Okay, more than Brandon Routh. Yeah, wow, yeah. I'm happy for you. You know, I personally think Christopher Reeve is the GOAT, but yeah, wow. Yeah, Tyler Hoechlin's great. Race bending works for certain characters. Clark Kent is not one of them. Yeah, I don't even want to get into it because I did like a 13-minute rant when this news was first announced. I'm tired of it. I hope that movie bombs. Just Warner Brothers does not understand the fans. You know, Marvel Studios is just whooping DC's ass right now. They gave us freaking Abomination and Shang-Chi. Talk about fan service. They understand the fans. DC is like, oh, diversity, false tokenization, this, that, and the other. Just wow. Yikes, man. Thoughts on the Titan season 3 trailer? Yeah, actually, good question. You know, the day I left for vacation, the teaser trailer came out, and yeah, I you know, I'm not the biggest fan of Titans. I think it's mediocre. I think it's way too dark and edgy, but you know, it's average. It's average. It's not bad. It's not good or great. I just think it's fine. It has some good moments. And you know, with this Titan season 3 trailer, we got Red Hood, which I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see Red Hood. The suit looks amazing. It looks just like comic accurate. Looks great. Scarecrow, the guy who got cast as Scarecrow, he's from Mad Men. I like that choice. I can't wait to see him as Scarecrow. Overall, yeah, I wouldn't say I'm excited because I'm not in love with the show, not like with Superman and Lois, but yeah, I'm gonna watch it in August. I'm probably not gonna review it episodically because I just, you know, I don't think it's worth that time. Loki is worth my time. Superman and Lois is worth my time. You know, I stopped reviewing it because I felt like I didn't have much to say, even though I'm still loving it. But yeah, Titans, I think as a whole season, yeah, I will review. Or if it's trash, I'll just stop watching it. I hate Titans. Yeah, I can't argue with you. It's all subjective, and I totally understand the people who hate Titans because, you know, it really is hit and miss with some people. I mean, I think it's way too dark and edgy. But yeah, overall, I will see Titans season 3. But I guess, you know, finally, you know, we did get off topic, but Mr. Okay, I love talking with you, man. Definitely got to get you on one of these streams soon. And, you know, I love answering your questions. I'm on Superman and Lois, and I gotta say, I love Morgan Edge as a villain. Yeah, I don't love him, but I think he is. I think when you get into the later episodes, like, I don't want to say a spoiler because I don't remember which episode this big spoiler is revealed in, but you know, later in the later you know, episodes of season 1, lots going to be revealed about Morgan Edge. A lot's going to be a clearer, and it's going to be like a complete 180. Like, what? I don't know if you've seen that reveal yet. I'm not going to say it, but yeah, it's a pretty big reveal, and it changes the whole character of Morgan Edge. And he's menacing. I understand where he's coming from. I think he's a fine villain. He's nothing, you know, he's not Loki. He's not General Zod. He's not, you know, Joker, Heath Ledger Joker, Joaquin Phoenix Joker. He's not up there as one of my favorite villains, but he's fine, you know. That's just me, though. Anyway, moving on to the final picture, which is, you know, yeah, big picture, huge reveal. We finally see Sasha Calle in her Supergirl suit. It was teased by Andy Muschietti, and then this set photo gets revealed. And yeah, I love this suit. It is definitely reminiscent of the Henry Cavill DCEU suit. So at least they're. I wonder. You know, is she related to Henry Cavill Superman, or is she an alternate universe Supergirl? That's going to be interesting because this suit is awesome. Number one, I love the color scheme. Yeah, that a lot of questions. Indeed, Muschietti has to answer. Sasha Calle as an actress, I haven't seen any of her work, so I can't say if she's right for the role. Right now, I don't buy her as Supergirl. In this picture, she looks like a bad cosplayer to me. To be honest, I don't like. I don't like her look. I mean, I know it's from the comics, but I would have preferred, you know, the traditional. I'm a traditionalist. I love the comics. Would have preferred the white girl, blonde hair. I wish they would have at least given Sasha Calle the blonde hair, the long blonde hair. But you know, I just don't see her as Supergirl. I really don't. Maybe she's. I don't even see her as a cousin to Henry Cavill. I just don't see it. And she's a soap opera actress, so you know, you know, they're you know, when it comes to soap opera actors, basically hit and miss. You know, I believe Denzel Washington was a soap opera actor. He's one of the best actors ever in Hollywood. But then you have other actors who are, you know, mediocre and are in these soap opera shows. So I don't know what, you know, how she's gonna play Supergirl. Hopefully she's a good actress. Hopefully she was right for the role. I just don't see it, to be honest with you. She just doesn't look right to me, you know. Just doesn't look. It just doesn't look right. The suit looks phenomenal. I love the freaking suit. Just her in the suit, I just don't see it. But you know, apparently DC is still making this Supergirl movie, so she's gonna lead it, I assume. And let's just wait and see her performance. You know, I just don't know what to expect. I just don't see it right now. I need to see her, you know, in the movie, in the suit, acting, because I don't know what to expect. Honestly, I don't. Yeah, so that's just my thoughts on the Supergirl suit and actress. That was a big reveal that came out. I want to see Michael Keaton in the Batman suit. Yeah. So that is pretty much all I have to say about Supergirl. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much, Movie Talk with Jake and Chris. Jake, thanks so much for showing up. Mr. OK, Tony Robinson, just everyone who showed up. Grantimus, thank you so much for showing up. It was awesome to have you guys here interacting. Yeah, it was a fun stream. Good solo stream. Mr. OK, I'd love to have you on sometime, and good topics. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think they're using the Flash to reboot the franchise Days of Future Past style. Yeah, I think they say reboot, but it's a mess. Warner Brothers is a mess. They have no idea what they're doing. All these alternate universes, it's crazy. But we'll just have to wait and see. But please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, Superwise, please go ahead. I'm almost to 500, which is crazy. Almost halfway to 1,000. Thank you to everyone who subbed. This was a fun stream. Thank you all for showing up. Subscribe to Superwise. Love doing these live streams. Yeah, it was great. So please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay Superwise.